Hello and welcome to Wellbeing Café. Thank you so much for joining for day 25 of our month-long explore journey. Today's practice will be a Yin style class and will focus on the Psoas, hips, and feet. Since today's Yin class will be in the explore style, there will be more time for thinking, less parts where I'm speaking, and less anatomical cueing overall, as well as longer holds as well. I'll have a timer in the top corner, and if it comes to a point where you'd like to move on from the pose, then feel free to skip to the next chapter. For more anatomical cueing and shorter holds, please check out the Yin playlist along with our month-long Learn and Integrate journeys. For today's class, I'll be using a bolster and a blanket, but feel free to bring any props that you'd like or to use no props at all. We'll begin in Child's Pose today. Knees out wide, big toes come to touch. Feel free to set up here in any way that you'd like. Maybe bringing a pillow under the chest or a blanket underneath the knees. Full body inhale, fill up. Exhale completely. Full body inhale. Exhale. One more full breath, inhale. Exhale completely. We'll continue with 5-4, 5-4 breath. One clearing inhale to start, inhale. And exhale completely. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Release the counting. Full body inhale. Exhale. Take a moment of stillness here. Check in with how you feel in this moment, where you may be holding tension in the mind or body. Deep inhale. Exhale. Gently lift your chest up. Make your way into tabletop position. As you arrive in tabletop position, take gentle movements in your body, allowing there to be little to no effort used. Allow your body to move in ways that feel good here. Three more breaths of any movements that you'd like. Return to a static tabletop position as you're ready. From here, slowly bring your right foot to the outside of the right hand for Lizard Lunge. Readjust as you'd like here. and come into any depth that serves you. This could mean staying up high or lowering down to the elbows. And if you're used to lowering down to the elbows right away, maybe you take a moment here, just notice what the sensations are in the lifted position. And know that during our long holds, you can change it up at any time. If the certain variation of the pose no longer serves you, feel free to go deeper or to come out slightly, whatever feels right. And as always, this means that if you ever feel like the pose is too intense or that you feel sensations of pain at all, please come out of the pose and set up in a different way or come into a different pose entirely. Full body inhale, exhale. Slowly and gently lift up onto the hands if you are on the elbows. And send the hips back for wide half splits. Pause here for a moment. Notice the sensations that you feel. Maybe you feel echoes of lizard pose, sensations in the hip and hamstring as the blood flow returns. Remain in stillness or invite gentle movements into the body, your choice. Throughout our practice today, feel free to go directly into gentle movements if you'd like, or to stay in stillness if that feels better for you. Or you can also try a little bit of each. Just see what sensations come up, what feels right in your body. Two more breaths wherever you are. Find a static pose. Rebend the front knee. From here, lift up off of the back knee. Find a gentle forwards and backwards rocking motion. Nothing too crazy, nothing too big here. And from here, in any way that feels authentic to you, make your way into Yogi squat. This may mean taking a few steps with the left foot to the top of the mat, or coming in from a seated position, whatever feels right today. Set yourself up in any way that you'd like. I personally like to bring a pillow or block underneath the glutes. And see if you can relax into the pose. We'll be in this pose for about 3 minutes. If you would like to move on earlier in our hold, then feel free to skip to the next chapter whenever you reach your mark. Full body inhale. Exhale. Slowly and gently bring the hands to the ground and lift the hips up into wide-legged forward fold. Notice the shift here as we come into stillness for just a moment. What sensations can you identify in the hamstrings, the lower back, or other parts of your body? The sensations we feel in yin poses are not always universal because each of our bodies has a unique history. What can you learn from your body in these moments? Remain in stillness or invite gentle movements in, shifting the weight between the feet, gently bending one knee and then the other. Two more breaths of stillness or movement. Return to a static pose if you chose gentle movement. Bring the hands down to support you, and in any way that you'd like, make your way into lizard pose on the left side, maybe gently bouncing the right foot to the back of the mat. And as we did on the first side of lizard, notice here if you'd like to remain lifted or if you'd like to lower down. Knowing that just because you did one thing on the first side doesn't mean that you have to do the same option on the second. Deep inhale. Exhale. Slowly lift the chest if you had elbows lowered. And send the hips back, taking your time to arrive in wide half splits. Find a space where you can remain in stillness for a moment. Remain here in stillness or invite gentle movements into the body. Three more breaths of any movement or stillness. As you're ready, slowly rebend the front knee and take your time, returning to tabletop position. As you arrive in tabletop, feel free to bump the hips side to side or draw circles with the tailbone and rib cage. Allow the next 3 breaths to be anything that feels good, whether that be stillness or cat-cows or any other gentle movement that feels right. Slowly return to a static tabletop position. Tuck the toes under and bring the hips back to the heels. Come into any version that you'd like of fire toes, either keeping hands on the ground or bringing hands to the tops of the thighs as you sit up tall. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Gently release the hands back to the ground if you were lifted. And come forward into tabletop position. Untuck the toes. Just notice the sensations in your feet. Remain here in stillness or invite gentle movements in. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Slowly return to tabletop position if you were in any other pose. And slowly make your way onto your glutes any way that you'd like. Bring the legs out in front, deep bend in the knees. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold over top of the thighs. Reach towards the feet. From here, walk your glutes back to any extent of caterpillar pose that you'd like to remain in for a long hold. Bring in any props that you'd like to use here. Inhale deeply. Exhale, slowly lift your chest up. Bring the hands behind you, fingertips towards the glutes. Gently bend the knees. Remain here for a moment. Maybe you feel the echo of our forward fold. Remain in stillness or invite gentle movements into the body. Three more breaths wherever you are. Slowly return the knees to center. Lift off of the hands and readjust on your mat. Send the left leg out long as you hug the right knee into the chest. Bring the right sole of the foot to the outside of the left thigh and hug the knee closer. From here, bring one hand to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, turn the chest towards the right. And stay here for a moment. We won't be here for too long. We're just neutralizing out the spine, so there's no need to seek for an edge or anything too intense. Inhale. Exhale, release the tension. Allow your spine to return to neutral. Slowly hug the right knee into the chest, and then send the right leg out long as you hug the left knee in. Bring the left sole of the foot to the outside of the right thigh. Hug the knee closer in. Bring your left hand to your heart. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, release tension in the body and allow your spine to naturally return to center, taking its time. Hug the left knee in and then send the leg out. From here, make your way all the way onto your back. Take any gentle movements that you'd like and any final poses that would finish out the class for you. Thank you so much for joining for day 25 of our month-long Explore journey. I hope you enjoyed today's class, and if you did, please leave a like and let me know how this went for you in the comments. And if you'd like to keep up with more of our up-and-coming videos here on Wellbeing Café, then please subscribe to the channel and check out the Yin playlist if you'd like to take more Yin classes. And with that, we'll continue on into our final resting pose and a short guided meditation. As you're ready, slowly make your way into a final resting pose of your choice. The pose I'll be taking today is supine butterfly, just to work in the hips a bit more. But feel free to take any pose that is calling to you. Settle in to your pose. With every exhale, see if you can allow your body to sink a little deeper into the mat. Full body inhale. Exhale. Inhale deeply, hold at the top. Take one more breath. Exhale. Full inhale, pause at the top. Inhale again. Exhale. Full body inhale, pause at the top. One more breath. Exhale completely. Bring gentle awareness to the soles of the feet. Release tension. Gentle awareness to the calves. Release tension. Awareness to the thighs and hips. Release tension. Awareness to the core. Release tension from this space. Gentle awareness to the chest. Release tension. Gentle awareness to the palms of the hands. Release tension. Awareness to the forearms and elbows. Release tension. Awareness to the biceps. Release tension. Awareness to the shoulders and collarbone. Release tension. Gentle awareness to the jaw. Release tension from this space. Awareness to the face. Release tension. Awareness to the top of the head. Release tension. Invite gentle awareness throughout your entire body. Invite gentle awareness to third eye center. And allow this awareness to spread like water across the face, down the chest and arms, to the hips, fingertips, thighs, calves, ankles, and feet. Fill your entire body with gentle awareness. Visualize your body exactly as it is in this moment. Release tension. For the final moments of our practice, allow your body and mind to rest and just be. Stay here for as long as you'd like. Otherwise, invite gentle movements into the fingers and toes. Circle out through the wrists and ankles. Send the arms and legs out long as you point and flex the toes, Gently reawakening your body. Bend through one knee and then the other, and slowly make your way onto one side. Shavasana may represent the end of one journey, whereas this pose may represent the beginning of another. Slowly and with care, lift up into a comfortable seated position. Inhale, arms reach high overhead, palms come to touch. Exhale, lower thumbs to third eye center. May all beings everywhere find peace and happiness. And might my words, thoughts, and actions create a space of peace and happiness for others. Bow towards one another to close off the practice. And as you're ready, slowly lift up and blink open the eyes to take in the space around you. Thank you so much for joining today, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.